Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Friday, April 20th, 2018. The tarot card for today is the Chariot. This is awesome, people. It really, truly is. When I see this here today, and I'm going to relay it to you in a personal way in a moment, this feels like a getting back on track day. But there's a difference here. Because if you've noticed in these last couple of months, there are things in your life that are shifted, that are different. So there's a new normal that's coming in, which requires a little bit of an adjustment period, which is maybe why we're trying to get to, like the sun in Gemini or, the solstice, whatever. Because today we have the sun entering Taurus. So we have like the next 4 weeks, I think, of getting some things going. But the Chariot card gives us the ability to get things back on track. It represents victories and free will and being in control. And there's been an area where I think there's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's where this is going to help answer a bunch of questions all at one time. If anyone's been noticing that there have only been a couple of posts on my page each day, it's because my life has been in a real flux lately. Back on February 20th, I was standing in my kitchen with the refrigerator door open, ready to take out a bottle of water, because I always drink plenty of water when I'm doing readings. And my phone rang with a friend's number who never, ever calls me because she doesn't have the proper signal, so she always sends a text message. So I answered thinking this must be very important. And at the other end of the phone was a man's voice instead of a woman's voice. And he identified himself as a police officer. And he wanted to know if I could tell him who my friend was, because she and her boyfriend had been in a horrific accident and she had no ID. I gave him all the proper family phone numbers, and he wouldn't give me any information on the boyfriend, which was a great cause of concern. When I hung up the phone, I realized from that very moment that my life was about to change in a very big way, and indeed it was. So I went back to my blog, and I did remove my book a reading page. For those of you who are, inquiring about booking a reading, it's still going to be a little while longer. These recent weeks have been very chaotic. My friend's boyfriend, who was also a friend of mine, he was pronounced dead at the scene. It was a very tragic accident. There was another person also killed. My friend, she was in a trauma unit for a week, and then she also passed away. So it's been a very trying time. And I just felt the need to share this with everyone because I had to cut back on posts, and all of the special guidances are still available because they were already pre-recorded. But this has been a big period of adjustment for me. And as I said, a new normal. So there is definitely a new normal that's taking place here. And when I saw the Chariot card here for Friday the 20th, I realized that that was probably going to be the day when I could finally, pick up my phone and start doing recordings again, like lengthy recordings, and doing readings, and then eventually, also get back to my clients. So forgive me for explaining this in a personal way, but to be able to pick up those reins again and have control over what is going on in my life, and to be able to resume working and be back on track, as I said, there's a great deal to come in the next few weeks. We still have another big shift yet coming next month as well. So you'll notice though that this week things have there was kind of a feeling, getting that adjustment period coming in. But now, as of the 20th, you're going to see that you're kind of getting ready to go, and that you're in charge of where you're going. So this is a good feeling because it hasn't been this way for quite some time. And as I said, the Chariot card represents victories, control. This is really a good feeling for you. It may be a situation that to others appears to be minor, but in your world, this is important. And being able to overcome and feel like, you're in charge of what is happening now, this is a very good thing. And you're going to see it begin to play out because the desire for, this new normal, this new life has really taken hold. And if you've been listening to me over on Patreon or on Facebook, then you know that the universe is setting us up for something really good that is to come. So I want to thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.